How many of you will be baking with your families during this holiday season? I know I will be. Today I'll be showing you my process for making snickerdoodles at home. I love to make them and they are dearly loved by my friends and family. Today I'll show you the steps for making them and also an alternative way to enjoy them. I'll be showing you how to make snickerdoodles based on my experience making them and what I've learned through research and trial and error. I'll also be sharing with you my secret ingredient to make them even more delicious. In showing my audience how to make snickerdoodle cookies, I'll discuss the following: appliances and ingredients needed, the preparation and baking process, and lastly, the perfect baking time. First, let's discuss the ingredients needed for this recipe. According to Sigworth in an online web article, Mrs. Sig's Cookies, Mrs. Sig's Snickerdoodles, published December 15th, 2016, the following ingredients are needed: a half cup of softened butter, a half cup shortening, 1.5 cups white sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 2 3/4 cups all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Additional items needed would be a mixture, measuring cups, baking sheets, and an oven. You can get your ingredients from any grocery store, but I usually get mine from Walmart or Target. You can get them from like any place that sells food. According to Sigworth in a 2016 web article titled Mrs. Sig's Snickerdoodles, these cookies are a crowd pleaser for sure. And she is right. I make these all the time for my friends and family, and they cannot get enough of them. One of my friends especially loves the texture of these cookies. According to the web article entitled Snickerdoodles and Sugar Cookies, published on November 12, 2013, cream of tartar is the key ingredient in producing the mouth-watering texture. It says these characteristics are due specifically to the chemical makeup of cream of tartar, which prevents the cookies from developing a sugar crystal-induced crunch that sugar cookies have. So if you want to just make sugar cookies instead of snickerdoodles, just leave out the cream of tartar. Second, I will teach you how to make the dough. To make the dough, you will need to combine all of the dry ingredients together in a separate bowl, and then in another bowl, combine all the wet ingredients. After that, slowly mix them together in a large mixing bowl. It is at this point that when I will use my secret ingredient. I always add a dash of ground cloves into the dry ingredients to boost the flavor. Ground cloves just add like a really warm and flavorful flavor to them, so I just really like to add that. I feel like it makes it way better. I like to turn my mixer on low to start, and I use a measuring cup to slowly add in the dry ingredients so it does not go everywhere, because we've all had flour go everywhere when we're baking. It sucks. So next, I will want to chill the dough in the refrigerator for 1 hour. According to Amber in a web article titled Chocolate Snickerdoodle Cookies, chilling the dough will result in a more thick, puffy, and soft cookie, but with less cracks. Although you can bake them without chilling the dough, I prefer to chill the dough for at least an hour because I think it gives them the best texture. I've done it before without chilling the dough, and it's they've completely flattened out and been all crispy and completely wrong, so I recommend chilling the dough. While the dough is chilling, you can combine 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I usually never follow the measurements though, and I just eyeball how much I need of each to make more than the recommended amount. There's usually not enough, so I just add more cinnamon and sugar together to make enough. After the dough is done chilling, take it out and roll the dough into little 1-inch balls and roll them in the cinnamon sugar and place them on your baking sheet. Now that we've discussed how to prepare the dough, I will discuss baking temperature and how long to bake them for. Lastly, let's talk about the perfect baking time. Once your dough is prepared, it's time to bake. According to Bee in an online web article titled Soft Snickerdoodle Cookies, you should preheat your oven to 400 degrees. After your oven is preheated, you will place your cookie dough inside to bake for 8 to 10 minutes. I always bake in between the time they say, so if it says 8 to 10 minutes, I bake them for 9, and they always come out perfect. Once they are done baking, take them out of the oven and remove them from the baking sheets to cool and then enjoy. In conclusion, I'm showing audience how to make snickerdoodle cookies, I discussed the following: the ingredients needed, how to make the dough, and finally how long to bake them for. According to Gavin in a web article titled Snickerdoodle Cookies, published on December 16, 2019, Snickerdoodle cookies are a delightful treat rolled in cinnamon and sugar. I hope that you will make these cookies at home for yourself and discover that they really are delightful. These cookies are fun and easy to make, so I hope that this speech informed you on how to make them and that you'll give it a try this holiday season.